Whew. Right. FIFA's dying out. It's time to bring something new to the channel. You lot have questions and I've got the answers. Yes, people, what is going on? It's your boy Untitled Chapter in the building, and welcome back to something a little bit different. We're doing something a little bit different today. As you can see, the glasses aren't on. There's no headset. We are doing something very, very, very different today. Today we are doing our first ever Q&A. This was something that I put out on Twitter not too long ago. Actually, no, it was a long time. It was about 2 months ago, maybe even more. Yeah, I don't even know. I put it out on Twitter, and some of you sent some questions. I will be answering 11 of them today. If people have more, then we'll answer them in another video. But yeah, doing something different. I think it's about time that you guys get to know me rather than just the games I play. Before we get into the video, like always, don't forget to drop a like and a comment on the video. But most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's the most important thing. We want the community to keep on growing, and yeah, we go from there. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, cool. So I've got the questions on my phone here. Like I said, we've got 11 questions. I'm going to ask them one by one, and I will give my best and most honest answers that I can. And then, yeah, hopefully you get to know me a little bit more. I'm sure you will. Right, let's get into it. Question 1. What's your actual name? Right, so as you can see, the channel is called Man Like Roms. Roms is a nickname, and that is short for Romario. That's it. Quite boring to start off with, isn't it? Nah, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just short for Romario. Yeah, I've been known as like Rom and Roms for a while, and that's always just been my short name. And then yeah, we put the Man Like in front of it, Man Like Roms. That's for the YouTube stuff. Question number 2: how old are you? I am at the young age of 22. Born in 1999. Birthday is the 19th of February. So yeah, when that comes around next year, make sure to say happy birthday. Question 3. This one's an interesting one. What made you want to create content? Oh, okay. This is a good question. So, okay, I'll be honest. Content creation wasn't something that I always wanted to do. It was never like my dream to become a YouTuber, as it is like nowadays. Really and truly. So I don't know if you lot remember from when like a lot of the earlier content that I used to put out. There was myself and a couple of friends. We called ourselves the Gamer Lads. And throughout like the lockdown period, we often used to, hang out on PS4. We used to jump on Pro Club. Well, yeah, it was only Pro Clubs that we jumped on in the beginning, and then we jumped onto like Warzone. And we just had a lot of fun with it. And we just thought, why not put this out on YouTube? Like, there are so many people that would find this content quite good. And then yeah, we kind of like discovered Twitch. I got some equipment to like set up and stuff, and yeah, like we kind of just went from there. Like we needed someone to put out the content. There was myself and another valuable friend of mine called Savage. I am Savage. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Yeah, we both just decided to like jump on Twitch and become like content creators. And yeah, we started that in like January, and we've been doing it up until now. It's been about 6 months now. Yeah, about 6 months. 6 months. Today's the 1st of July. Yeah, we didn't start on New Year's Day, but it's been roughly around there. And yeah, we thought, why not? And that's why I wanted to start, really. Right, question number 4. What is the underrated nation? Right, okay, this is a little bit more, it's not complex, but it has a little bit of history behind it. So the underrated nation, funny enough, started from Pro Clubs in about, no, FIFA 17. FIFA 17 was when the underrated nation was born. It wasn't called the underrated nation at the time, but that's when it was born. So I play Pro Clubs is like the game I play the most on FIFA. I don't really play much Ultimate Team. However, we will be coming out with some more Ultimate Team content in FIFA 22, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it kind of started in FIFA 17. So I used to enjoy playing like centre mid / CDM. A lot of other people prefer like playing up top. They like playing on the wings. Me, I was like, do you know what? There's enough people for that. I want to play like the centre mid CDM positions. I want to have fun in tackling people, winning the ball back, everyone cheering at me in the party for winning the ball back, spraying it to my number 10. Number 10 gets the assist, we get a goal, everyone's happy. And it's like, I guess the centre mid / CDM role at the time was a very underrated role. You see where I'm going with this? But yeah, it kind of just left it as that. And then we started creating content on Twitch. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/malatRomps. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you go and add me up. But yeah, we started, live streaming our Pro Clubs games. And literally one day I was just like, so I was in CDM. I can't remember the goal I scored. I think I scored a goal. And I was like, that's a goal for the underrated nation. Obviously, I was playing a CDM. Very underrated roles, we said. CDMs don't usually score goals. I scored a goal and I said it. And then ever since then, like I just stuck with it. And it never left ever since. And like, yeah, ever since then, I kind of just built like my whole framework and community and like our society on the underrated nation. I guess like this whole channel is for people that are underrated. And yeah, like that's kind of how it is. And I guess now like the underrated nation has kind of progressed from just being like a thing on pro clubs. Now it's our entire community, as I said before. And it's like, yeah, I think I'm a big believer in that. There are a lot of people out there that have really amazing talents, that have really key skills that a lot of people may not know about. And this is kind of like a platform for them to go and really like showcase what they've got. And being underrated doesn't necessarily mean being small. It just means we're just not rated as other people. But that doesn't mean our quality drops either. We always make sure that the quality and the intensity of how we do things on screen, behind the scenes, is always A1, and we always look to improve. But yeah, that's kind of what the underrated nation is about. Whew, that was a long one. I can't lie. We got to get through loads of these. All right, question 5. What team do you support? Right, I've been a United fan. If you haven't clocked what United, Manchester United, all my life. Why am I a United fan? Because of my brother. My earliest memories of like watching football involves him, and he was a United fan. And I hope he doesn't see this. I wanted to be like my brother growing up, and so yeah, I support United. If he's seeing this, pretend he didn't hear that. Nah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. But yeah, that's the team I support. Next question. Next question is good. Where do you want to take the UNFL FC? So right, for those that don't understand what UNFL stand for, that is Underrated Nation for Life, FC Football Club. So that is the name of the Pro Clubs team that I manage. That's also, so with a lot of the Pro Clubs videos that have come out have been under the Underrated Nation FC as well. Honestly, I think with that, I just built it because there were a lot of streamers that I knew played pro clubs. They were good at pro clubs. At the time, we weren't necessarily playing game lads as much, and I still wanted to play pro clubs, and so did some of our viewers. So I literally just made that. And yeah, we done really well. We've stormed through every division. We're now in Division 1. We've won it 3 times. We've been in Division 1 for about 4 seasons. The Underrated Nation hasn't been around for long. It's only been around for a couple months. But yeah, we've literally just stayed in Division 1. And we've done really, really well. We've beaten loads of pro teams. Pardon me. We've had some friendlies as well. And we've also beaten those guys too. And yeah, a lot of people are beginning to like wanting to push the Underrated Nation a little bit further. But in regards to like where I want to take it, I would love for it to be like a VPG or VFL team or a pro team, a pro esports team one day. I would love for it to go there. I still think we're a little bit far away. Reasons why I say that, of course, things like costs, a proper schedule, of course, and maybe even higher quality players as well. That all comes into play. But that's where I ideally want to take it. For now, I'm happy with it, operating in Division 1, showing people that we're a really good team and seeing what exposure we can get from that. I guess the next step, I'll probably start entering us into like leagues and stuff, whether that be friendly leagues, competitive leagues, I don't mind, but just getting like our name out there a little bit more. And if we can prove ourselves that we can actually beat those teams and win those leagues, then yeah, who knows what can happen. Right, next question. So this is question number 7. What's your goal for streaming, and would you want to make it full time? Another good question. So, like I said already, I started streaming in January. That's a really tough question, you know, I can't lie. I guess the goal for streaming, I guess for me, one, I wanted to kind of show people or different like kind of community out there about who I am and like what I can do. But I guess the goal for streaming is for it to grow, really, for it to have like more viewers. I want it to grow on YouTube. I want it to grow on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/manlikeroms. If you haven't followed already, make sure to go and click the follow button. The link will be somewhere in the description. Of course, like when we talk about stuff like money as well, I do want to make money from it. I don't just do this for fun. But I guess for me, when it comes to the money side of things, I understand that is a product of consistency, hard work, being really creative, and actually becoming like viral and stuff. And of course, like that is something that's incredibly hard, but I do think that there is a little market in there for a community like the Underrated Nation to get into and to really like grow from there. I guess that's kind of the goal at the moment. Would I want to make it full time? Not right now. At the moment, I love what I do. For those that don't know, I'm a football coach slash English is mad today, I can't lie. I'm a football coach slash youth worker. That's something I've always had a passion for rather. I love football and I love helping young people. I managed to bag a job that does both at the same time. And yeah, I wouldn't really see myself anywhere else. But yeah, like doing stuff like Twitch and YouTube, it is definitely something really enjoyable to do on the side. And yeah, if I could monetize that as well, that would be great. But who knows? We could go full time. We'll see. Right, we've got 4 more questions. Do you play football in real life? If so, where do you play? I do play football in real life, not for a team anymore, due to me coaching and playing, like it was tough to sort of manage. So I just decided to become a coach. But yes, I do play football in real life. My main position was right back. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I do enjoy defense as well for smaller sided games, but when it comes to 11-a-side, right back that's my team. Yeah, I started out as a striker. I started football quite late, actually. I started football at 16. Before that, it was all like athletics, cross country, 400 meters. I used to do 1.5 on the track as well. Done loads of other stuff: trampolining, table tennis, weightlifting. What else did I used to do? Javelin as well. I've done a bit of hockey. I've done martial arts before. I've done a lot of stuff. But yeah, I only ended up playing football at 16. They started me out up front, then I moved to right winger, and then I found my enjoyable position at right back. And yeah, I can't lie, I love it. Question number 9. Did you think you would have a strong community so quickly? Did I think I would have a strong community so quickly? I mean, not really. I mean, I'm a big believer that some things take time, especially like the greater things in life. Sometimes they do take time. But I think in terms of the way like the Underrated Nation has grown on YouTube and on Twitch has definitely been higher than I've expected. Like we've really got like some amazing viewers in that community, and like I couldn't be, you know, any more thankful that they've managed, you know, to find my small channel and be such a big part of it. Like it's amazing. But yeah, like I didn't think it would grow so quickly. I remember one day, I can't even remember the month. I think it was like January, maybe February. I was streaming this guy called Gareth Falconer. I'll leave a link in the description for him as well. He raided us one day, and yeah, like a lot of his viewers stayed before he sort of raided us. We did have like a slightly smaller community. There was only like about 4, 5, maybe 6 of us. And then yeah, like we started getting raids from like other people, and like yeah, a lot of people, they just enjoyed the vibe that I brought, and they loved it, and like they've stuck around ever since. And like yeah, they've been so supportive to the community in like so many different ways, whether it be ideas. Some people, yes, they prefer to donate, but a lot of people have been like, they will always be there in the streams. A lot of people have come up with like different ideas for the channel, loads of suggestions. I play with some of the viewers on Twitch as well, and some of them are also now part of the Underrated Nation. Like they play such a massive part in the community. Like honestly, I'm so grateful for like finding those guys. Like how they found me, once again, I don't know, but the fact that they're here, like I am forever grateful. Question number 10. What do you do for your normal job? I think I answered this in a previous question. So yeah, I'm a youth worker and football coach. I've been doing so for 4 years now. That's what I've been doing, sort of as like a job. How I found that, so I was a player for a club called Crickled Wanderers. I was there for a season, but the manager, he liked me as a player, but he saw that I had like loads of like leadership qualities. And I was very organized, and I was a good communicator. I was incredibly positive, and all that good stuff. And he always like pushed me to like start coaching. Even when I was playing for my youth team as well, which was for a college. Even my coach then, he said like, Rom, you could be a coach one day. I never really saw it. I kind of ignored it for a couple years. But the more I kept on hearing it, the more I believed in it. And then I kind of chased the dream of becoming a coach, and like ever since then, that's kind of like led me into like the youth work side of things as well. It's like now I'm not only working with athletes, I'm also working with these athletes, but actually looking at them on a human basis and looking at how I can improve them as people off the pitch as well. But yeah, that's what I do for full time. I do run some other projects as well within work that don't involve football, but are still as sporty. And yeah, that's what I do. I can't lie though, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's amazing. I couldn't ask. Like I said before, I couldn't see myself doing anything else, if I'm honest. Right, this is a lot of talking, by the way. I cannot lie. I didn't think this Q&A would be that much talking. Like I said though, if you have more questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section below. Our final question is, going into content creation, did you have a plan from the start? I think to end this is a brilliant question. Well, the first day that I decided to stream and hit the record button, I did have a plan. I'd done a little bit of research in regards to like how Twitch works, kind of like understanding things of like not just like the affiliate and partner program, but understanding how things like bits work, subs, what viewers like, what viewers don't like, how to be really interactive. And then I kind of started building like really small and simple ideas, but they were quite crucial as well. Like a big part of my planning was interaction with the chat. I really try and answer as many messages as possible that I get on stream, or like being like communicative. Is that even a word? I don't even know if that's a word, but we're using it anyways. I've tried to be a lot more like, I really wanted to be like communicative, like on Twitter, Instagram. And yeah, like I guess I did say I had a plan from the start. I wouldn't say it was like a very concrete plan, but I kind of knew where I wanted to go within like the next few months, which was from January. And I've kind of stuck to that plan. I've built on that plan. I've rebranded that plan a little bit as well. And and it's kind of taken us to here, and I'm now planning on what the next 6 months looks like and what FIFA 22 looks like. I've definitely got like loads of ideas down for that as well. But I think planning is key. Like the old saying goes, what is it? Failing to plan is planning to fail. And that's it. That is me. Once again, thank you to those that sent in those questions. If you do have any more questions that you'd like us to ask, make sure to drop a comment. Yes, drop a comment in the comment section below. Make sure to go and follow those other guys that I said I would leave in the description as well. They are great streamers, they are great creators, and they deserve all the love that the Underrated Nation can give. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see another one like these, don't forget to drop a like as well. But yeah, we will end it there. I've been your boy, Man Like Roms, and as we now say on the channel, stay underrated. Peace.